A great after timeout set here from Brooklyn in the Vegas Summer League to set up a wide open backdoor cut out of their horns formation right here. And they set it up with this staggered decoy, and then they go strong back cut right here for a wide open finish. So let's break down why they get this wide open dunk right here. So it's going to be out of their horns formation right here with an offense player at each elbow. They're going to enter the ball to the right elbow right here extended. Now, opposite or weak side the ball right here, we're going to have a stagger set right here. So a stagger away. The point guard is going to be the first screener. Then the opposite elbow post player right here is going to be the second screener. Now, with this stagger away action right here, that's going to occupy the weak side defenders right here. So you can see there's no low defender right here. So now when the offensive player right here at the elbow sweeps through, and they set up this back cut right here, because you can see the defender right here is a little above the offensive player. So watch this again. He goes a little above on that quick little fake uphill, then immediately he's going to back cut, and it's a great bounce pass right here for a wide open dunk. This was a great action from the Clippers in the NBA Summer League. So it's going to start with a pitch action, which then flows into a weave action, into a Knicks action, which is a throw and go into a step up ball screen. So let's break down this set and why they got an open corner three here. So a pitch action is a toss back right here to allow this offensive player to get downhill quickly. They switch it. So now it flows into a weave action right here, which is another dribble handoff. Now right here is that Knicks action. So they're going to throw the ball to the opposite slot right here. Now you can see the offensive player right here, the 5 for the Clippers, running up to set a step-up screen right here at the slot. So off this step-up screen, you're going to see they're at the level right here, which means the low defender right here is going to tag, and you can see the low defender moving over right here to tag the roller. The defensive player at the elbow was pointing to the low defender to tag. Now this is a great opposite pass across the court to the corner shooter right here. Now watch how Jordan Miller right here catches the ball high and keeps it high for a no dip three. This was a great after timeout set to start the game for the Clippers in the Las Vegas Summer League. It's going to start with a weave action, and then it flows into a Knicks action, which is a step up ball screen. Now they're going to attack the low defender right here with that reverse angle step up screen with a shake up. So let's break down this set. This action is going to start with that dribble weave at the top of the key. Then they're going to flow into a Knicks action, which is where you pass the ball right here to the left slot. Then the player, the 5-man right here in the dunker spot, is going to run up to set a step-up screen, a reverse angle step-up screen at the slot right here. Now the offense player that just passed the ball is going to cut through right here, and that's extremely important right here for spacing purposes, because this defender right here opposite the ball is the low defender right here. He has a responsibility either to tag the roller or to stay with the shake up right here. He stays with the shake up. Now the roller is going to be wide open for that lob dunk because of that through cut right here. So he's going to cut through. Now watch how this defender right here has to make the decision, because this defender right here is strong side. That opens up the lob dunk. This was a great after timeout set from the Denver Nuggets, and it's going to start with a chin action with that DHO on the right side into that rip screen, which is the chin action, and then it goes into elbow entry into empty side DHO. So you can see there's multiple actions here to get an open drive to the middle of the court. So right here, when the ball's passed from the left slot to the right slot, you're going to see a back screen at this elbow. But what also occurs here, which is the chin action, is the dribble handoff right here on this right side. So a chin action is when the ball's passed from one slot to the opposite, and then you have a rip screen. But what Denver adds in right here is this DHO right here to get the defense to move. Now they're going to enter the ball right here to the left elbow extended. Now you have an empty side DHO right here with 3 players spaced right here. Now on this empty side DHO, the offensive player is able to get downhill. Even though the defense goes under right here, he can still get downhill against a drop coverage right here and the low defender here, and he gets right to a righty right same foot runner with a great shot to use in the paint. The Indiana Pacers ran a number of after timeout sets to get Jarius Walker the ball in the low post. So they were all high-low sets. This first one, he's going to hit the flash at the nail. Then he's going to seal his defender right at the dots. Now right here, he's going to set the step-up screen right here in 21 action or pistol action right here. He's going to force the switch right here on this step-up screen. So you can see he forces the switch by grabbing the defender right there to get the switch he wants. Now they enter the ball to the top of the key. He's going to seal the switch right there. And because he's bigger and he can move the defender uphill right here, watch how he moves him uphill with that step. That creates an easier angle to throw the lob over top right there so he can catch and then finish. Here's another after timeout set the Pacers ran. So it's going to be an elbow entry. Now they have a stagger twirl action right here. So Walker right here is going to curl this first screen right here. And when he curls it, they're trying to get this seal pass right here off of that curl. So he's sealing up the line right there to catch it. And then this ends up being a lob. So he catches it and finish it and one. Here are two great actions you can run for a really good shooter. This first one's a baseline out of bounds set, which flows into a down zoom action. So let's break down this set right here. So they're going to enter the ball right here to the extended block. Now, Jordan Hawkins right here, excellent shooter, is who this set is designed for right here. Now you're going to see they're going to turn right here into this down screen, and it becomes a zoom action, which is the down screen into the DHO right here for Hawkins, who inbounded the ball. And this creates an open three from the corner for him. That's an open three. Now, another action you can run for a really good shooter is a back cut, because the defender's cheating up to take away that option for a shooter to come off any down screen or any screening action to get an open three. So you can set up an open back cut right here, like you're going to see from New Orleans for Jordan Hawkins again. So we're going to see him in their 5-out action right here. So 5-out delay. Now they're going to flow into a hand back here. You're going to see a through action right here from this guard. Now Jordan Hawkins right here is in the right corner. He's going to cut up hard, 2 steps, and now he's going to back cut right there. The weak side defenders are occupied right here by movement, and he gets a wide open finish right here. And it's a great show and reverse finish right here through contact. So we saw throughout the NCAA tournament, one of the great sets that UConn ran was their horns, and then they skipped it opposite to one of their 5 men who then played out of that skip opposite. So they had so many different variations of actions. They could slip cut, they could go into a zoom action, they could go into a double zoom action, and then they could go into continuous zoom action into a slot cut. They had so much to do out of this set. You can see right here, horns step up, throw it opposite. They go double zoom right here into a flip the angle screen to get a layup. Now, we saw Phoenix also run this similar action in the Summer League where they ran a ram screen into a step up. They throw it opposite, and it becomes a 2-man game right here on that left break, and they get a wide open dunk here off a slot cut. So let's break down this action right here. Now this ATO is going to start with a down screen into a ball screen. So that's a ram action into this step up slot screen right here. Now they're going to throw it opposite to their 5-man at the break, similar to what we saw Connecticut do throughout the NCAA tournament. Now it turns into a 2-man game right here at the break. So they have a DHO option, nothing. Now the player right here that came off the DHO is going to keep cutting. He catches the ball right here. The low defender's pulled in right there. Now you can see this defender sinking down right here to the corner shooter. It's going to be a great slot cut right there for a wide open dunk. The Sixers ran 2 great sets for Jared McCain to come off screening actions. This first one was the screener baseline out of bounds set. Now I want you to watch his footwork right here into the 3. He's going to catch it on that right foot right there. Now he's going to left-right step into it. So stride footwork. Great balance base right here. You can see his body goes straight up and down right to that right shooting pocket right there. Great arc, great touch, and he gets the roll. Now, this next set is a double drag action right here. McCain's going to set this first screen, but he's going to slip the action right here. And in this double drag slip action, it's going to turn into a Ricky action, which is then a re-screed for Jared McCain to then play downhill once he turns the corner here. But it is designed for McCain to come off 4-3 right here, that Ricky action. So that's the re-screen by the second screener. Now, McCain's read right here is he recognizes his primary defender right there is fighting through. He doesn't have enough space and time to shoot this three. So now he's going to start to drive the ball, and he does a good job right here of getting his defender on his hip, getting into his body, puts him in jail slightly enough to get back in front. Now he can drive to the middle of the rim for a scoop finish. This was an excellent after timeout set from Toronto in the NBA Summer League in Vegas. It goes into their elbow entry, and then it flows into a strong zoom action. So let's break down this set out of that elbow series. So the ball is going to be entered to the left elbow right here extended. So when the ball's entered here, this guard has a lot of options. He can go away right here and play split action right here with this offensive player. Or he can go over top right here, quickly get a hand back right there, then play a two-man action with a DHO right here. Or this guard can go over top, and like he does in this example, he's going to set a down screen. Now, the offensive player here has options too. He can back cut, he can curl right here. But in this example right here, they're going to flow into a zoom action, which is that down screen into a DHO right here, which becomes a shake action. So now he turns the corner, attacking that drop coverage, gap pickup right there, high gap pickup. It's an and one and a great finish right here to get to the foul line too.